Welcome back to some more Pokemon Ruby, and today we'll be continuing on the path. So here we go. So first off, let's face this trainer right here. Get over here. What the heck? Alright, so let's face this guy. So here we go. I think this guy has a C-Dot. So we'll do our best against him, Youngster Billy. Here we go. So he's got a C-Dot. We're just going to use Tackle. Uses Bide. And if you guys did not know, Bide can be pretty dangerous. So yeah, we're just going to use Growl because it'll deal double damage back at us. That is not good. So let's keep on hitting with Growl. And it will unleash energy on nothing. So awesome. Let's just use another Tackle here. It'll use a Harden, so that's good. Yeah, the C-Dot can be pretty dangerous, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Bide can do some pretty interesting things to your Pokemon, so just be cautious of it, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad. Just be smart. Don't do anything too dumb. Alright, so next up is Talo. So, I'm just gonna use Growl, but I'm gonna use Water Gun, so no big deal. Alright, so we're just gonna take a peck here and finish him off. Alright, so we're up to level 11. And down goes Youngster Billy. Alright, so there's no trainer up here. So let's go on to face this rich guy up here. And yeah, he does indeed have a lot of money. So there we go. Rich boy Winston with a Zigzagoon. So you guys know what Zigzagoons are about, so hit it with a Water Gun. It's going to use a Tail Whip. We'll just hit it with another Water Gun here. And there it goes. So yeah, watch how much money this guy gives us. $1,400. Very nice. So that'll be very useful for some early money. So yeah, here we go. Petalburg Woods. Now for some new Pokemon you can catch here. You can catch Shroomish, which will eventually evolve into Breloom. A pretty good Pokemon. You can catch a Slakoth here. Another pretty good option. So there you go. Two pretty good options for yourself. And obviously you can catch stuff like Wurmple. You could also find Nincada in here, which is a very interesting Pokemon as well. It could evolve into either Ninjask or Shed Ninja. So pick your option there. And we'll face this guy. And this guy basically just has a crap ton of Wurmples. So it shouldn't be too hard. Bugcatcher Lyle. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, it shouldn't be too hard. Level 3 Wurmple. And a one-hit KO. Very good job. So, that's awesome. This guy should go down pretty easily. I don't see him putting up much of a fight, so yeah, pretty easy. I mean, I just don't understand why we have 6 Wurmples. Like, what's the point of this, dude? It's just not entertaining for anybody. It's just a waste of time. So yeah, I would not recommend fighting this guy. It takes way too long. So yeah, not much to say about this guy. Just some crappy level 3 Wurmples, and that's it. Don't know why they had to put him in the game, but whatever. And after a year of fighting, we are finally down to the last Wurmple, and it'll be one-hit KO'd the same way. So I guess some decent experience there after all that combined. And he gives us $48. Wow, just insult to injury there. So, and we find a Zigzagoon because we could just never find anything interesting. I do recommend catching one of these guys for pickup. Pretty good ability there. Pick up some random items after a battle. Here's a paralyzed heal. So there you go. Because Shroomishes are very annoying with their stun spore. And coming up here, we have battle with a Team Aqua Grunt who has a Poochyena. So yeah. Or I'm sorry, not a Team Aqua Grunt, Team Magma. What am I thinking? This is Pokemon Ruby after all. So yeah, Team Magma. There we go. I'm very used to playing Pokemon Emerald where this is actually an Aqua Grunt. So yeah. Let's hit this level 9 Poochyena with a water gun. That's what we do. One more, we'll finish him off. Not really much to say about that. Pretty bad. Pretty easy battle, though. So, yeah. So, $180, and let's move on. So, he'll let us go. And, yeah, so he'll say thank you and give us a great ball. And, yeah, he says there's a crisis and all that. So, going up here, we have another bug catcher. Here we are. So hopefully he's more entertaining than the last one. I mean, that last one was just ridiculous. So bug catcher James, and he has one Pokemon. It's a Nincada, which we haven't seen yet, and you can catch it here. You can also catch it in the route next to the next city. It's a pretty good Pokemon. It's not great, but it's very fast when it evolves into Ninjask. I definitely prefer Ninjask over Shed Ninja. Shed Ninja is kind of gimmicky, not very good. It has a lot of weaknesses, so it doesn't really get great use of its ability. Go up here, you can find an Ether. Those will be useful later on in the game. So yeah, make sure to grab that. One more wild battle. And it's a Slack Off. Look at that. Level 5. Now, I'm not going to catch it, but I will battle it. I actually highly recommend catching this guy. He's very good. He evolves into Vigoroth relatively early. And overall, just make a pretty good member to your team. So, if you want to use a Slack Off, by all means, go ahead and do so. But I've already used him pretty recently, and there's no reason to use him again for me. But yeah, if you want him, go ahead and catch him. So it's a pretty cool Pokemon to see there. Something besides Zigzagoon is always a breath of fresh air. You can talk to this guy and get the TM for Bullet Seed. So if you have Trico, I highly recommend teaching it to him. But I can't really use it right now, obviously. And it's also just very good for the upcoming gym as well. So there you go. Grab 2 orange berries here. You can never have too many of these. They can be pretty useful held items. So yeah. Here's another rich person to fight, of course. It's always important to not skip these guys because they give out a lot of money. So it's definitely very useful to fight against these guys. As a kid, I used to skip a lot of trainers, and I don't really know why. It is time consuming, but you definitely want to fight these people for money and experience, because there's not so much experience in this game. And a full restore, really? Whatever. That's just really unnecessary. So we lower its accuracy. Yeah, the only downfall of facing these guys is they do have full restores, so kind of annoying, but whatever. Poor can take care of him pretty easily. And down goes her, and we get another 1400. Very nice. So, up here's another battle, of course, and Should be another fairly easy one. Lass Haley. Oh, she has a low tad now. Resist a lot of our attacks, so we're just going to hit with a tackle. Has Absorb. Now, Absorb is super effective, but it's kind of weak, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. And oh, it lives with one more. Uses Astonish, and there we go. One more tackle will knock it out. You can catch Lotad next to Oldale Town. Pretty good Pokemon. Not a big fan of Lombre, but whenever evolves, it's pretty good. And Shroomish here, which are very annoying to fight against. Hopefully, we don't have too much trouble with it. Oh, and it uses Absorb. Dang it. Another tackle. And Stun Spore. Dang it. Use one more Absorb here. We're getting a little roughed up from this battle. Please hit. There we go. Tackle and finally knock it out. Yeah, a fairly interesting battle if you have Mudkip, I guess. But we're level 14 now. Very nice. We're coming up close to evolution, so that's cool. And of course, Marshtomp's really cool. It'll gain the ground type, which will be useful against some upcoming gyms. So let's use this Paralyze Heal. There's not really any reason to because you're coming from a Pokemon Center anyways. It's a double battle, but I can't fight it right now because I only have one Pokemon. But yeah, if you have one Pokemon, don't really worry about it. Here's a Fisher right here if you want to fight it, but it's just Magikarp, and I'm not really in the mood for that. So here's Rustboro City. If you sneak up here, you'll get an X item, X Defend. So grab that if you want it. I probably will end up tossing it anyways. It's not very handy. So not a big fan of X items personally, but they're there if you want them. So there's Pokemon Art, and let's go to Pokemon Center. And let's heal up our Mudkip. And, okay guys, so we made it all the way to Rustboro City. We got past the Petalburg Woods, of course, and across that route next to this. So let's quickly save our game, and I will see you guys in the next part of Pokemon Ruby. So, goodbye everybody. See you in the next part.